are at the top of the fraud charts with law enforcement authorities. They estimate that hundreds of millions of dollars every year are lost to fraud rings based in countries such as Canada, Spain, Australia, and England, to name a few.
Tonight, the CBS 2 investigators look at the new twist to this old scam that accounts for its resurgence. As Pam Zekman reports, it's a smart scam that turned a smart man into a big loser.
Like millions of Americans, 79-year-old Aaron Jacobson was bombarded with announcements like these that he'd won big money in foreign lotteries.
He believed it, and this is a man who's highly educated, very intelligent.
The retired attorney wired a series of $2,500 payments to people in Canada and Costa Rica who kept telling him,
"There's been a little glitch, there's customs charges, or the taxes are a little higher because the winnings are so big."
After he sent the money, she thinks they apparently figured
they may as well just, go for the big time. And they told him a Brinks truck was going to pull up in front of his building, with, I don't know, $10, $20, $30 million from a Canadian lottery.
As instructed, to pay the fees, he wired $84,000 from his investment account to a man supposedly with the Canadian lottery.
I was horrified
and mystified by her father's reaction to her efforts to stop him.
He turned on me, and he thought that I was after his money. He said this over and over again. "This is my money, and I can do whatever I want with it."
Then doctors diagnosed her father as suffering from an organic brain disease that affected his judgment. In the end, the scam cost him $113,000.
It's a crime. It is as low as anyone can go to prey on elderly people, sick people.
Walsh sent authorities leads on where the money was sent, but no one was caught.
And when we do catch somebody, there are 8 other guys who pop up and replace them.
Canadian police busted an international ring last year that victimized 500 people a week. They lost $1,500 to $65,000 each. In 4 years, the ring grossed up to $13 million a year.
Now authorities are warning that some lottery scams have morphed with fake check scams, giving victims a false sense of security that they won't have to use their own money to collect their winnings.
And that's what makes it more dangerous.
First, you get a letter like this saying you've won $80,000, but have to pay $3,750 to collect it.
Conveniently, you are sent a check for $3,750 to cover the fees. When you send back this money, your $80,000 will be released and you'll be $80,000 richer, when in reality you're going to be $3,750 poorer.
When the check bounces, the banks go after you for the money. As for Jacobson, he was about to wire the lottery scammers another $235,000 when his family was finally able to take over his affairs.
They don't stop. They don't stop until you're broke.
To protect yourself or someone you know, there are 2 clear tip-offs that a lottery notice is a rip-off. If you're required to pay taxes or other fees up front to collect winnings, and if they tell you not to tell anyone else about your good fortune, it's a scam.